Hey everyone, this is the PBN Builder quick start video. Let's first start off with going to the gray plus button under the Clients tab. This is how you're going to create a new client and a new campaign. Once you open this, you'll notice that you have name, logo, monthly, app and link limit, and all this kind of confusing stuff. But it's very simple and I'll show you how. Name, you want to name the client. So we're going to do test SEO company. Choose a file, any old file, doesn't really matter. We're going to choose John Wall. Monthly outbound link limit. This is setting a limit on the amount of links that this software will send to a client each month. So this prohibits the software from sending too many links a month per the contract that you have set up with a client, or just simply if you think that a particular client doesn't need any more than that this month because either you don't get paid enough to provide them that type of power, or you just simply want to use this to monitor the particular campaign for this client. So we're going to set that at 25. Total outbound link limit. This does not need to be set with monthly outbound link limit. It can be if you desire, but I'm going to leave this blank here, and I'll talk about this in the next client that I add. Authority link categories, image video categories. I will touch on that in just a minute as well, because there are two more tabs that have to be discussed prior to me actually adding any categories in here, because notice that says no results found because we have to go set it up first. Now under notes, this is really cool. This is a little CRM system I had built in here, and what you do is you come click this little pencil, click edit, and you can add your client's preferred email that you wish to contact, or the email that you contact the client with on a day-to-day basis. So let's do tim@testseocompany.com. Save. Telephone number, you have 555-5555, and then you also have the website, which is just testseocompany.com. Bam. Now you can also add other things, and another one could be a point of contact. So it's Tim Smith, and he is the CFO. Click add, and now you've added something. So now you can add all types of information and different notes that you would like to include here about the client to help you remember things. And it's just a nice, neat and clean little way to keep up with your client, so you never have to forget anything. And then click add. And you've successfully added your first client. Now let's add a second client, and I'll show you how quickly we can do that. So test landscaping client. Choose file. 0500. Right here, click add. Now I've added two clients. So notice I added total links to this client instead of monthly links. So monthly links are going to every month repopulate and allow the software to post 25 different links to a client. Where this is set at 500 total links to a client, which means once it hits 500, you will no longer be sending any links at all to a particular client over any extended period of time. So this will just always continue at 25 monthly for infinity, and this will stop the moment you hit 500 links. That's a lot of links to hit, and 25 a month is a lot, but those are just good examples in round numbers. So let's pop over to authority links. Now let's set up an authority link. An authority link is a website that is also placed in an article on one of your PBNs that points out to what is called an authority website. An authority website is just simply a website that is also in the same space or same market as your client. For example, the SEO company, and you will actually find blogs and different SEO websites that you can use, and this software will automatically upload that once you have a strong database of websites included in one of these authority link groups. So let's create a group. We're going to call it Test SEO Company, just so we know and we can go back to our clients over here and connect them. Hit that green plus sign, and then start adding websites. Now you're going to have to research and find websites that you would like, and it's not very difficult to find them, but the problem is it's timely. But that's where this saves you time, is once you have a database, you don't have to search for these sites anymore. You will have a large group of, I would recommend anywhere between 10 and 20 articles at a minimum in order for you to successfully create really strong articles. These are the anchors that I've copied and pasted in here. And now I will add my first blog. And see, that's been added. Let's add another one. And there you have it. That's how you add the blog and add all of the anchor text that you want to put into this software. Now, what that is these anchor texts are what the software is going to find automatically for you within your content. So be sure to always remember to add particular anchors that you know will for sure be in your content every time, like the word SEO, SEO company, SEO blog, SEO business, any of those types of words. You always add that into the anchors of these authority links. And then you're going to come down here and click Save Changes. So there we go. If you want to delete it, you can delete by using the red X's. If you want to edit the names of the groups, click the pencil. If you want to remove or change a URL or change an anchor for any of them, click the pencil and then hit Save Changes. Alright, now let's go to images and videos. Images and videos. Same thing, going to come over here, click the gray button, name it Test SEO Company. So now you've got the group created. You've got a purple and a blue button, one that says images, one that says videos. Click the images first. So you come over here, notice there's no images selected, so come up here to search. Right here, highlight the box, and since it's an SEO company, let's just type SEO and see what comes up. Alright, so you've got some cool pictures. So you can hit view and it will automatically open it somewhere else for you. So if you want it to be in this group, click the select button for all of the images you wish to use that pertain to SEO or that you just really like and that are similar to that particular group. Alright, so now once you've clicked all the ones you selected, and if you come back to selected, it will show you all of the ones in this particular group. Now I'd recommend you building a large group of pictures, maybe 20 to 40. Hit close. Come over to videos, same thing. Search, what are you looking for? SEO. And then you've got all kinds of different videos that you can add. And just pick a couple of them. Come back over to selected just so you can see them. Yep, there you are. Click close. Click Save Changes. Now what this is going to do is this is going to add an image and a video, it's going to add an image or a video to any article that you post automatically above the content. And it's going to pick them at random. Now what you could do is you could create a group. Let's just do Test SEO Company Images. And you could only do images if you would like. And that way, you don't have any videos. Or vice versa. You could create images, videos, or images and video groups. However you like to do that. I would recommend doing the images and videos because it gives you more of a larger database for you to choose from. So we navigated back to the client view, and what we want to do is come here to the SEO company, and click the yellow edit button. So now you can come down to authority links, and when you click it, you notice that Test SEO Company comes up, and Test SEO Company and Test SEO Company Images comes up. So I'm going to use just Test SEO Company because I want an image or a video to pop up. Come down here, click Update, and now your client is set up and ready to rock and roll with authority links and images and videos that are tied to our Test SEO Company. So we've navigated to the tab Target Sites. Now what target sites are the actual URL of your client's website. And what we need to do is connect the client that we just created to the actual target site. So we're going to do Test SEO Company. We're going to name this particular site, and we're going to name it Test SEO Company Website. Then we're going to come down to URL, http testseocompany.com, and notice it added it right here for us automatically. So if you were trying to send links to your homepage from your PBN, you need to just name the homepage right here, leave the permalink box empty, so that way the links go right to this URL. Come over here and add any anchor text you wish to add. Again, an anchor text is the text that is in the actual article that people will be reading, and it will be hyperlinked to this website. Hyperlinked means it's a clickable button that directs you right to this site right here, and then you click Add, and notice it's now called Homepage. It's got the URL that it goes to, and then it's got all the anchor text. So now we're going to add an inner page by adding the remainder of the permalink here. Now, just to help you understand what that jargon is if you come up here, searchengineland.com is the base URL. That's what the main domain is called. Now, if I were to click SEO, all SEO, notice how it has a /library/channel/SEO. This is your permalink structure right here. So what we need to do is come over here, and we're going to name this structure testseocompany.com, and we're going to name this, it is testseocompany.com / inner -page. It'll look a little different, obviously, for other sites where they have slashes here, some have dashes. So I'm just going to leave it at that for now. But then you could just name it inner page, or let's rename it something so that it makes a little more sense for all of you. On page optimization. And so what you can do is now name this on page optimization. Add these anchor texts. You can add more, you can add less, it doesn't matter, but I'm just going to add those for effect, and click Add. And now you've got a second URL added that you can now choose from in order to send links to that particular page. Now, coming down here, you have the same CRM system built in, and you can add the client's login information if you have it, their server information, or any other type of information that regarding their website or logins, or whatever you really want to add is capable here. And then you click the Add button. So now you have your target site linked with your client site, Test SEO Company, the name of the site, the root URL or your domain, and see, notice that since that website's not real, nothing shows up, but I just wanted to click and show you real quick. And it says you have two child URLs, which is the home page and that on-page optimization or inner page that we created. Now you can come over here and click Edit at any time, and it brings you right back to this page. If you click on the green magnifying glass, this will show you all the links and other pertinent information about this particular target site. If you want to delete it, you click the X button. So let's click this magnifying glass here, and notice there's nothing here at the moment, but this shows you all the links that you've dropped over time, and this will show you any scheduled links that are coming up and that will be dropped in the future. So now we're ready to actually add our PBN sites, because now we have everything regarding our client added in. It's all connected. So now let's go to PBN Sites tab. We're already here. So let's click the plus button. Now before you do anything and before you look at any of this right here, remember to go to your PBN site and add this plugin to the site. Once you have added the plugin that we have included with this software, we're going to come down here and we're going to name this particular PBN site. Now you can come up with any name that you want for these sites, but I really recommend that whatever the domain name is, you actually make that the name, because otherwise you're going to get confused, and I know because I've done it. So I would recommend naming it your site, adding the URL in, adding the username and the password, and then coming down here, create a group that you would like this to be included in. You don't have to, but it's highly recommended, because when you actually have a group attributed to certain PBN sites, it will actually allow you to post to multiple PBN sites by simply having them in a group. So let's just name it SEO. Notice it's created the group, and this is where you create a group for any PBN site that you want included in it. It's within itself. So basically, if you create SEO and you want more than one PBN in the SEO group, just make sure to add it to any PBN site that you add to the software. Again, you have an outbound link limit. This is similar to the client outbound link limit. And what you do is you kind of want to keep this around 15 to 20 links per PBN, because you start to lose power if you go past about 20 for multiple clients. So we're going to put just 20 here for now. And again, it's really nice to have the information for this particular PBN stored here. So obviously you've got your site, your username, the cPanel URL, and the cPanel username and password. So now what you got to do is you come over here and you click check. So notice it's my user credentials are not valid because the website is legitimate and I added the incorrect username and or password. So let's fix that problem. Now I did this on purpose in order for you to see what would happen if something were to actually occur, and it will actually alert you of something like this, so you can go back and fix the issue, because if the issue is not complete, you will not be able to add the PBN site. So now that we've changed the password and corrected the problem, we are now ready to add our first PBN site. So after you click the checkbox and get all green checks, you will click add. Now it will take you to the website setup. This can be run right now, or you can skip the setup if you desire, but I would highly recommend it to immediately start with this site setup. So you can change the title. So I'm going to come up here and notice that there's all kinds of stuff on here already. And we can add titles and different things to the site. So let's name it Test SEO Company. Tagline, SEO Rocks. Permalinks, yes, fix those. Admin email, you can make this whatever you want. I usually make it admin@pbnbuilder.org, just for, whatever I use. And this is not real. You're not actually going to be using this. This is just for Google and users to see that there is an admin available. Then you click next. Now this is a really cool feature. This makes it so that there are multiple fake users created on your site, so when you're posting articles, it is not from the same person over and over and over, aka the admin email. So I usually like to create about 10 people, and you can do just WordPress domain or different email providers. I usually like to do mixed, because you'll get about usually the same amount or more of the Gmail and Yahoo and Hotmail and all those different emails providers, and this is really beneficial because it makes it look like there are multiple people posting to this PBN, aka making it look more relevant and real. So then come over here and click next, and then you can choose from almost any one of these themes, or click random and it'll pick one at random. Let's pick content, and we will come over here and click next. Now we want to remove the default content so it looks a little more normal, and you want to add an about page and a contact page. Now we already have those on here because this is a test site, so I'm not going to add them right now, but I will show you what comes with these pages when you do add them. And then you click setup. So notice, once the site has run its course and is now finally set up, it has actually added all of the posts that are already on the PBN in here. This is a really cool feature. Now just briefly, if you click these yellow edit pencils, it will take you to the post tab, and it will let you edit these current articles that have already been posted, and this will let you view them. So this is really cool because it will add all of the posts that are already within the blog. So if you already have a PBN, this is really a nifty tool to have because it will include all other articles that you have already posted to this particular site. So let's go and check what our site looks like. So notice the theme has changed. It has added Test SEO Company and SEO Rocks. We have an About Us page with a small snippet that is spun, so that way it looks a little normal. And then a Contact Us page with a fake contact form here. But it looks realistic, which is what you need to go for when creating a blog. So that is just one portion of the coolness of the PBN site, or of the PBN Builder software, because it will now create and help make your PBN sites look more natural and will make it simpler. As you can see, it is just a basic setup wizard that did all of that for us and now makes it look clean and nice and friendly to the viewer and to Google. So what I did was I added 2 more PBN sites to show you what other cool features we have once we go to the Posts tab. So now we have 3 that we can post to. So let's go to the Posts tab. Notice there is no post currently made, so let's come up here and create a new post. First, I just want to show you how to create a single post. So you can ignore the groups for now, but come down here to Sites, and notice you've got all 3 PBN sites listed. This is the site that is going to have the article we post on that has the link going towards or pointing towards your client's website. So let's just click testsite123.org. Notice both of them are checked, but there is no group right now. You can ignore categories and tags unless you feel that necessary, unless you feel you need to do that rather. So ignore everything over here for now. Come over here to Content. Name the title of the article. So we're going to do SEO Company are the best. And then we're going to add some content here. So right here, I just created a tiny bit of content. This is not what you would do normally. You would want to add at least 800 to 1,000 word articles, including these particular anchor text. So we have SEO or best SEO firm, or SEO firm, and SEO blog will be our authority link. So this is our going to be our money website, aka our client site, and this is going to be our authority link that automatically gets chosen for us. So this is going to show you what happens now. So you come down to link targets. Remember, we set up our target sites for our client. So since we've set up our target sites for our clients, we're going to come back to the URL that we want to choose. So we could choose the on-page optimization page or the home page. Let's just pick the home page. If you pick random, it's going to pick one of those. Same thing for anchor text. If you pick random, it's going to pick one of these. But what you need to make sure of is if you do random, these particular keywords are in the content. If these are not in the content, this will not work. You have to have these in the content. And that's also why it's better to have more anchor texts listed here for your client, because then you have a bunch to choose from, or you can click random and it will pick one of those for you, and that way it mixes it up a little bit so it looks a little more natural. But we're going to just choose SEO firm, and then you're all set to go. So make sure authority links are clicked, images and videos are clicked, and come up here to date. Now if you want it to post immediately, which I do at the moment, you leave that blank. If you want to schedule a post, you will click date, and then that will provide you with a calendar and a time frame, and you will be able to schedule out as many posts as you like. So let's come down here and click add. So as you can see, the one site that we linked out to is now complete. So let's come up here, and now you can see that we have SEO companies are the best. You have your video. You have the fake website that I used as the URL, testseocompany.com, and you have one of the blogs. Boom. So let's navigate back to the post tab, and now let's add an article that can post to all three of those domains that you see up here. So we're going to do the same thing again, except instead of picking all three from the sites, we're going to pick SEO. Now, this group has been linked to all three of these domains, so once we add the title and the content, we should be able to have three different articles that should either be all the same, unless you use a spun article. It should be all the same in this particular tutorial here, and it will show you that it can post to 3 PBNs or more, depending upon how many you have and how many are in the group. So let's start by creating our content and naming this again. So we're going to name this second test with multiple articles. So as you can see, I added some content here, including our best SEO business anchor text for our company's website, for our client website, and then SEO blog for our authority link. And then I even added just some spun text to show you what this can do. So since we have 3 websites, I added 2 different spun areas with best, worst, most in the world, on the planet, and in the galaxy. And this will make sure that at random, some of this content will be different on each one of these sites. So if you have a massive spun article, you can include this that type of article in here and create multiple articles that are different and unique across multiple PBN sites of up to 300, 400, 500 sites at one time. So let's go ahead and let's click add. So now it is completed to the SEO group, and let's check the sites. Alright, so see second test. We've got best SEO business, still going testseocompany.com. Going to a different blog, or this particular, see, a different blog. And the spun content, remember, we have, and I had best, worst, and some other word, and it says we have the best, and then remember, content on the planet, in the world. And let's go over here, second test. Again, see, we've got the link for our test company. We have our blog, our authority site added in there. And then again, we have the best content in the world instead of on the planet. And again, it's adding images and videos, best SEO business, the blog, and we have the worst content on the planet. So as you can see, I have used spun content, added an image and video, added an authority link, and also linked out to my client website on multiple sites in just a few moments after I've set up the software. So it's very easy once you have everything set up, and it is very simple, and it does not take much time to perform any of these tasks once you have the back end set up. So thank you for watching this quick start tutorial.